Good morning, everybody. It's Boxing Day. I've got had a little trip to South Shields. I'm actually at Westoe Cemetery. It's a big cemetery surrounded by houses in the Westoe area of South Shields. It was one of those 1800 cemeteries that was built when the churchyard started to overflow. It's closed now. There is a modern cemetery, a more modern, recent cemetery called Harton Cemetery, not far away. But look, this is getting quite common now. These letters to heaven. I'll give you. I thought it was going to be quite quiet with it being Boxing Day, but I've had to wait till all the dog walkers have gone past. There's quite a few in. I've only ever been here once before. I think it was about 2020, something like that, during COVID, and I had a look around, and there was a wild area at the back. So I'm going to try and do this second part of the video up there if it's still there. And what I remember when I was here was there was loads of cool surnames. What's this? Erected in memory of Charles Richard, youngest and dearly beloved son of the above, who died 9th of April 1881, aged 8 years and 4 months, and also 2 children of the above who died instantly. And that's a surname, not a very common surname, Land. But one of the most interesting parts, I drive past this all the time because if I go to the seafront at South Shields is literally a few hundred metres up the front, is this particular section here. If anybody knows why this is enclosed, there look some quite fine memorials in here. I can just see through there. Jane Allen, who died February the 9th, 1875, aged 50 years. Also John Allen, husband of the above, who was killed in a collision of the North London Railway, August the 4th, 1864, aged 30 years, who was interred at Pratt Street Cemetery, St Pancras, London. So there'll be a story there. So if you look in, it's overgrown. So I don't know if this was set aside for a different religious Christian denomination at the time. There's the above Reverend James Jeremy Taylor, M.A., first vicar of the parish of St Mary's, Tyne Dock. So look, it's a beautiful little spot with it being overgrown. So if you are from South Shields and you know why this bit is, just by looking at some of the headstones and some of the people mentioned, it looks like for a higher class of the that's beautiful, that. Look at it, covered with the ivy. It's completely enclosed off. Obviously with South Shields being on the coast and the River Tyne, big maritime influence, and also the local colliery, so you might see a few. Look at the size of that Celtic cross, that must be the biggest one in here. They're all decent size, unless you have to pay extra for that bit. It's a lovely epitaph. In affectionate remembrance of George Dietrich, who died September the 24th, aged 31 years, that was in 1872, and Frederick, his son, who died 1872, June the 30th, aged 1 year and 2 months. Not lost, but gone forever. So the wife there must have lost the husband and the son within a couple of months of each other. I wouldn't be surprised if Diedrich is Prussian or German, and he has a clue there, Frederick. Lots of Prussians came, not just to Sunderland, but also across here. To be honest, it's a huge cemetery. I shouldn't bump into any dog walkers anyway, there's plenty of room for us all. Oh, look at this. William Young of South Shields, a ship owner, died in London, June 7th, it's 1832, aged 54 years, could be 32, and look at that, that's what a tragedy that is. William Young was his son, a master mariner who died in London, and aged 26 years, and 7 children who died in infancy. God almighty, 7. Look at that. And then Thomas Wilson, son, master mariner, died at sea. It's a beautiful morning. I don't know if you can get there, judge from the camera how big it is. It goes all the way down there, right in the distance, and then right down there. I'm going to go, I'll tell you what to do, I'm going to just, I could spend days in here. If I remember, there was an overgrown section over this bit. I'll have a look here, see if there's anything interesting. I think this bit was a creepy bit when I came. It's quite a warm day actually. There's a surname for the one I can see there. Thomas Mould, engineer. God, if you think, I've probably only looked at about 7 or 8 headstones. And there's one for the Vasey family. Thomas and Anne Vasey of South Seals, and the above Thomas Vasey, he was a master mariner. Also William M. Vasey, engineer, son of the above, who was lost at sea by the foundering of the SS Sphinx, December 1872, I think this, aged 25 years. Also the relict of the above. There's another surname I've never seen before. Memory of Dorothy Emma, wife of Robert Smedley, surgeon, who died February the 11th, 18... That could be, I think, 58, aged 27 years. Never heard Smedley before. So I wouldn't be surprised if this was opened in the 1850s. It's probably the oldest one buried here. And I don't know if it started off at this bit then. Let's have a look over here. Sorry if it's quite a bright day. Head over here. It's actually rather warm. There's a little plastic flowers just planted there. Oh, this is a lot of these have been laid flat, but this must have been like one of the first pathways through. That's for members of the Coverdale family. That's Harriet, beloved wife of Richard Coverdale. She died 1900, aged 46 years. Also Harriet and Sarah, twin daughters of the above. In love she lived, in peace she died. That her something was asked, but God denied. Barris, that's a good common surname around here. Now look at all these here, completely overgrown. Now these are the most interesting bits of cemeteries. Why? See, all that's well maintained in the middle. Obviously it's easy for lawnmowers to go in, but look at this. Complete. I'm just trying to get in there. Where would you start? God. Look, Edward Ablett, master mariner. Look, hopefully you can see it on the camera, the sun's shining. Just doing that. Look at this. Hundreds of headstones. Look at that, how close these are together. Have a look over here. I think it had something when they're covered by John Wallace, Ralph and Margaret, Hush. Got lovely. Just about got my old jeans on today. That's a good image there. I'll take a photo of that for the thumbnail in the video when it gets uploaded later. James Sutherland, who died on board the SS Kingmoor, December the 18th, 1881, aged 46 years. Again, it's maritime. That's a nice one. Engraving. Sarah Knowles, the beloved wife of James G. Bell, who died on Friday, December the 14th, 1894. It's not often you get the actual day of the week. Look, it goes down there. Love memory of the above Hilary C. I think that's Ram, Master Mariner. He was born on the 20th of April 1829 and died on the 10th of April 1900. Only good night, beloved, not farewell. Rams sounds like another German Prussian name. The same at Sunderland. There's loads of Prussians and Germans came across. One reason was that there was no conscription in this country, whereas Prussia had a large military. But there was also things with, I think, with inheritance laws and stuff. Oh, this is amazing, this. I think we're right in the centre of South Shields. This one here. That's for Mary Ann, the wife of the above Octavius Dixon of South Shields and daughter of the late James and Adelia Smith. She has gone to her rest. It's quite deep that, I don't know if that's fallen in. Let's read it again. She has gone to her rest, to mansions above, and our hearts with deep anguish are riven. But why should we mourn for her that we love when we know she is happy in heaven? That's a beautiful epitaph. Just trying to find a way out of here without getting falling in. I think we'll go out this way up here. See, it's quite hard to walk in here. Opens up a bit up here. If you ever do come exploring here, wear some old shoes. That's Matilda Fawcett, who died on the 30th of May 1887 in the 67th year of her age. Also Charles Buick, great grandson of the above. Not lost but gone before. Right, we're nearly out of here. I'm going to turn around so you can have a look how big the cemetery is. The sun will be behind us. See, it stretches all the way up there. See, all this bit here on the flat bit is easy to maintain. There's another one there. Dorothy, the beloved wife of the above. I think that's Thompson, who died on Friday, the February the 14th, 1890. I think the other one was Friday, February the 14th. Oh, and also William, youngest and beloved son of the above, who was drowned from the bark, I think that's Gerastis of Sunderland. God, aged 13 years and 10 months, so he was out at sea at that age. Now look who we are today. I always try and get across in some of the stuff I write about the importance of these mariners. Oh, there's the wilderness part. See, a bit more open up there. There are paths around the outside. There's more members of the Wallace family. See if I can come up and get through here. That's up and down. What I'm going to do is, because it's getting close to 18 minutes on this video, and if you go over that, about that, it splits it in two. I'm going to start at part 2 in a couple of minutes, so if it goes off, there'll be part 2 of this video. That sun is so warm. Lovely peaceful day. James Ramsey Hunter. Oh look, erected by W.J. and S.B. Hunter, their sons. I didn't even need this coat and it's so warm. I think it's shaped like a rectangle, or this particular cemetery, all enclosed on all 4 sides. It's a beautiful spot. As you can see, it's all well maintained in this middle section. Thousands of headstones. Lots of Robert Williams, master mariner. Also, they had 3 children who died in infancy. And then look at that, the Lord gave and the Lord hath taken away. Blessed to be the name of the Lord. So I will see you in part 2 of this particular video.